The community within the corridor is an adaptive reuse of 197 apartment units, 392 bedrooms, 35,000 square feet of commercial space, and 25,000 square feet of recreational space that'll be truly transformational for Milwaukee's North Side.
In 1936, Briggs & Stratton purchased all of the buildings on both blocks. There were many other owners and tenants on the site. Ramatka suitcase manufacturing, Weinbrenner shoe manufacturing, and even Harley-Davidson. It really covers 2 city blocks, and it can be so impactful in terms of what it can do not only to itself but its surrounding neighborhood.
It's really at the center of the city, no pun intended. You have it on Center Street, which is directly between North Avenue and Locust, Burleigh area, and then it's in the 30th Street Industrial Corridor.
It's in an area that has been traditionally said, oh, you have to wait. The development is coming to that side of town. Or, you wait until all the downtown developments happen. It's gonna eventually push north, right? I remember hearing these things from when I was 17, so I'm 36 years old now. So it's how much longer are we gonna really just be waiting? Or can I put myself in a position where I can be a part of that development and change that we don't have to wait for? We can see that we can do it ourselves.
Affordable housing, most people think of Section 8 housing. People think people are going to live for free, not have jobs. And most people that you talk to are actually in the affordable housing realm.
It's people with incomes in that $35,000 to $50,000. I mean, think of your teachers, think of even your young police officers.
This is a stepping stone for these folks to really have a comfortable life and environment where they can better themselves, whether it is, stepping up in the professional world, or if they need to want to go back to school, and not have to worry about, where do I come to sleep? That it is a nice place to be.
We don't want to just build apartment buildings to just be building them. We want them to be holistic and a place where a person can really call home because they have everything that they need there.
What do you bring more so that it becomes more of an interactive place where not only the people who live within the campus building can use these facilities, but the neighborhood can now really engage with that block as their new neighbors.
We're including a community service facility, which will feature the creative corridor that's ran by Rahanyo Boynes, the daycare that'll be ran by New Horizons Center Daycare Center, Young Enterprise Society that was founded by myself and my brother Khalif, and then we'll have 25,000 square feet of recreational space that'll be run by Core Sports. Altogether, it's 380,000 square feet of redevelopment.
It was a lot, especially that you couldn't really continue on a path that connected all the exits or hallways. It's not a sense of entrance or a front door to any of these buildings because these are manufacturing again. We really had engineering tasks to really not only open up this wall, but really bring people in from the street. So you come in with a larger vestibule in order to mitigate these elevations, a series of steps and a chairlift that would get us up, allow us to walk through 300 feet of this train shed, but then it was a nice entry sequence walk because it was built against the historical building. So you could really experience some of these historical walls and older windows that were not engulfed into the train shed. And we actually turned it into a gallery walk of really displaying some of the historical artifacts and objects that we have collected through a selective demolition.
We're doing something that has not been done before at this scale, and it's like the uphill battle is making sure it's successful.
There were some dark days in the project. I mean, it got hard. We really struggled to figure out how to put the pieces together.
That last, I think it was the third or fourth time that we didn't get awarded, it was just like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to see this through.
What are we giving up on if we just walked away from it? And like, I think once we got that embedded into us, we was like, all right, we're gonna fight it out all the way through.
We can make this thing happen. There are so many different things that go into this. So what we suggested was, let's submit this project to become historical on a national register.
It's a very complex financing mechanism, but you go through that and you keep churning through it because you know that the end result is if you can figure that out, you get to provide homes for people.
It feels like growth, and I say growth for the city because as this is the largest privately owned affordable housing project currently, and again, we're not just looking at the housing components of it, but really what's going to make the people that live in these housing most successful. So I really see it as like a turn of events for the city of Milwaukee.
We all impact each other, not living in this isolated places. My apartment, my campus, my 2 blocks. No, it is us and how we connect within the city and beyond.